Backyard Farmer Pat here. Today is a super exciting day for me. You guys who have been following me from the beginning know how passionate I am about teaching people how to grow food, and how passionate I am about not only sweet potatoes but the sweet potato vines. Let me tell you, sweet potatoes, we know how calorie dense they are, how rich and how delicious sweet potatoes are. They're full of fiber, they're full of minerals, vitamins. They are just so good for you. But not only are they delicious and good for you, but so are the vines. The sweet potato vines are even more healthy than spinach. They have vitamins A, vitamin B, C, E, K. They have beta carotene. They're full of iron, they're full of calcium, so much more. They have antioxidants. Let me tell you, just don't let me get started on my sweet potato vines. I've been literally living on sweet potato vines for several months now. You guys remember back in the fall, I planted one purple stokes sweet potato, and I planted a couple of vines, and now sweet potatoes basically took over my side yard. You guys see them all the time. You've seen them when I did my mustard green videos and all my other videos. They're in every video. I eat them. Even today I ate them in scrambled eggs with ham. I make my shakes with my sweet potato vines. I share my vines for friends to grow. To me, people, this is something that we should all be growing. We can change the health of our family. We can change the health of our future. In areas that don't have a lot of good nutritious food, people should be growing sweet potatoes. Anyway, it's not about that today. Today it's about harvesting. So I have sweet potatoes growing in a couple of bags. I have sweet potatoes growing in the ground. So we're gonna do some harvesting today, and then I have a special surprise, a big announcement that I'm gonna make later. But first, let's get to harvesting. Come on. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna harvest my main bed now. I just harvested a bag that I had of some, it turned out to be batata, or the Chinese sweet potatoes that I just harvested. They were kind of small, so I'm hoping that this one has more sweet potatoes. All right, so if you guys remember, back in like mid-October of last year, I planted one single stokes sweet potato directly in the middle. Then I had a couple other slips that I planted on the side, and from that's where I got all these sweet potato vines that I've been eating, enjoying for the past several months. I would love to wait until they completely start, at least start drying back, but you can see that they're already starting to yellow. You know, when sweet potatoes are ready, first they start blossoming. They have these beautiful blossoms. I think they're in the morning glory family, so they have these absolutely beautiful flowers, and then the vines start yellowing and then dying back. So there are some vines that have died back, some that haven't. What I suspect that is happening is, even though I planted one sweet potato, that stokes, it took over the garden. But then each time it hits the ground, it has potential more sweet potatoes. I try to trellis them up from sticking in the ground. I try to keep them up off the ground so that they can focus the energy on producing more potatoes. But these vines, I couldn't control them. So first, let's get these vines up, and I'm gonna save some of the vines. Probably share vines with whoever wants. But for now, I am ready for those sweet potatoes. And oh, let's see. There's my callaloo that popped up. I already harvested these callaloo seeds. I literally had one whole bag full of seeds from this wild callaloo plant. You can see it still has lots of seeds, but I have more than enough. I have a white paper bag full of seeds just from this one callaloo stalk. So let's harvest some potatoes. I can see that there are white flies on here. Look at all these white flies, but they didn't harm the sweet potatoes at all. They still grew vigorously. When white flies get on our other vegetables, they usually damage them badly. But not our sweet potatoes. These sweet potatoes were incredible. I don't think I've ever had this many vines. So I would say that these vines are due to it being stokes sweet potato. All right, so I'm gonna move the vines so I can see what's underground. So I just removed most of the vines, and I had to stop right there, guys. Just from pulling off the vines, look at this monster that came up with the vines. Oh my God. So I'm like so excited. This is a good sign that we're gonna have some good sweet potatoes in here. So I'm gonna pull these off. Look at this. This has to be at least over a foot tall, right? So I'm gonna pull this off and keep going. And this is a purple flesh. You can see the purple on the inside. All right, so I'm gonna keep on going. A couple came up while I was harvesting, so I decided to stop so you guys can enjoy the whole harvest. Ooh, look at this! Looky here! Looky here! Looky here! Looky here! Looky here! Looky here! Ooh, hold on. I don't want to break it. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, so this is my first time doing this kind of sweet potato. This is a purple flesh stokes sweet potato. Oh, so it looks like this harvest is gonna be definitely a whole lot better than the harvest we had in the bag. You can see how rich it, ooh, look at that, the earthworm. You can see how rich the soil is. Over here probably did better, first of all, because it's directly in the ground, not in the bag, so the roots can go down deeper. And ooh, this one is hard, and it has more sunlight, direct sun hitting it. This is the southern exposure wall, and in front we have the east, the sun rising in the east, so this gets a lot of good sun. I think this is gonna break. Hold on. All right, so there are a couple more in there. So this is one. There are two more right beside it. Look at this, guys. I think this is gonna be a beautiful harvest. All right, so I'm gonna keep going. Oh, okay. All right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right. Wow, this is all literally in the same spot. I don't even have to go out an inch. Oh. So you guys give me your opinions. It'll be too late by the time this posts, but I've seen where people say do not water for a couple days before. So I didn't water before. Normally it doesn't matter to me, but I decided to see what other people do. So, but I'm wondering if not watering makes the ground harder. But I'm getting some nice potatoes here. Very nice potatoes. All right, so there's probably gonna be more under here. What I'll do is at the end, I will try and find my rake and get some more. Okay, seems like there's something here. And this is, guys, this is without me. This is with me not allowing the sweet potato to just roam. I try to keep it off the ground because I wanted to let it focus its energy. All right, so let me just keep going through, see what else we can find. And oh, there's one. I know I had a couple of vines, slips that I planted on that side. So right here, it's about the center. So this would have been where I put the one purple sweet potato, and then I put one slip here from a nursery and two slips here. So we'll see how the other portions do. Wow, this is really productive. There's another one. Okay, I'm moaning and groaning, but here's another one. This looks like it's gonna be a small one, or maybe not, I don't know. Whew. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be small. Yes, a small one. All right. Everything is edible, even if it's small. You roast those up. I'm gonna let them sit for a few weeks. They say the longer you make it sit, the sweeter it gets. I sometimes just dig them straight out of the garden and eat them right away, and they are just as sweet as I need them to be. They are yummy, even without. So this is where one of the slips was that I got from a nursery. So let's see how the slip did. Oops, I think I'm gonna have to dig a little deeper. These slips are running all over. It's gonna let me dig for it. See, I broke something off. So there's something in here. I may have to come back and like get the pickaxe, the shovel and dig. But before I'm gonna do that, what I'm gonna do is get a fork and just dig up the whole bed, and then I'll show you. But before I do that, I had put one slip over here like a few months ago. So let's see how this did. because this bed has become so full of slips that I wanted to I wanted to grow some more in other places. Oh, I see one little tiny one there. So guys, you might be asking, okay Patrice, since you know you should be waiting for the potatoes to get, for the leaves to die back, why did you pull them up when all the leaves are still green? So that comes up to the big surprise I have to tell you. So you guys know that my heart is my heart's desire is to grow more food, teach people about growing food, and to expand. And you guys know all that I've been doing is in a very, very small space, a very small garden. So we finally made a decision to put the house on the market. We put the house on the market 2 weeks ago, and we got a sale the same day. So I am moving on to another backyard farm. So my goal, my dream is to have at least half an acre to an acre. We're gonna move to another home that will free us up to jump on the right opportunity when the right land comes. So that's why I'm kind of digging this up even before they're ready, because I want to make sure that I have the cash in hand and I'm ready for the backyard farm. Let's see what's in this one before I go get my shovel or my fork to pick up the rest. And you know, I won't have to worry about doing this ever again. You know, next time when I'm on my half an acre, I can have beds dedicated to the sweet potatoes. Oh my goodness, so not bad for a couple of slips in the bag. All right, but it's very, very dry. The soil is very dry. It's full of earthworms, but it's very dry. Oh, wow. But we got sweet potatoes. We got, oh my gosh, it's so full of worms. But you know what, guys? Look at this, worms galore. These worms mean that the soil is just packed with healthy. It's a very healthy soil. It's all organic, no pesticides. I don't use any form of pesticides in my garden. I don't use anything. Everything is organic because my family has to eat this food. And that's why I want you guys to start growing your own food. You don't know what on earth is in what kind of pesticides are in the food that you get in the supermarkets. Sometimes they call it organic, and then we find out on the news that they've been saying organic, but it's not really true. All right, so I got 3 in that bag. Not bad, not bad. It was free. It was free for me to add it in. So I'm not going to empty this here. I'm going to dig this up, and then I'll be right back to show you what else I got. All right, so I dug up quite a bit of sweet potatoes. These sweet potatoes, I forgot to tell you, are way more expensive than the orange ones. You can get the orange ones for like 49 cents, 59 cents a pound. These are like upward to $3 a pound, and especially since these are 100% organic. So I am extremely happy with the yield. I'm extremely happy with what I got here. I actually broke off several pieces in there, so it seems that there are some larger ones at the bottom, but I think I've had enough going for the day. So I'll just let this be a gift to the new owner. When in a couple months she's gonna see the vines popping up, and she'll have a whole harvest of sweet potatoes from this bed. Guys, when you think about it, all of this sweet potato came from a very small space. Remember, this bed was not just for sweet potatoes. I just had one sweet potato in the middle, towards the back, and a couple slips in the very back row. And then all the rest of the bed were string beans, different kinds of string beans. I had Chinese cabbage, I had mustard greens, I had a lot of bok chow. You remember we did all those videos. It wasn't the same bed. I just had the sweet potatoes growing while I harvested it, all the mustard greens and the beans and everything else. And that is another good lesson, that you can plant multiple things that you can harvest at different times. You can use the same bed for multiple crops, and you cannot get this in the supermarket. This is healthy food. You can put this beautiful, healthy, no pesticide food on your family's table today. All right, so till next time, be sure to follow me on my journey. I am actually moving to Mango Paradise, so I'll do a video pretty soon from our new home that we're going to be in for a while we look for our land, so you guys can watch me eat my beautiful mangoes. Anyway, till next time, let's plant, go eat together. Go out, buy sweet potatoes, stick it in the ground today, stick some slips in the ground, plant a seed, share it with some friends, and let's do it together. All right, till next time, stay safe. God bless. Bye. Look at this harvest, guys. All of these yummy sweet potatoes.